Let's be honest, the word funnel can often sometimes come across as manipulative, but in reality, it's really trying to help the right person find the right solution. It's a series of steps intended to bring them from the opt-in stage to the point where they convert. And when you look at it, you getting to this course and checking out, purchasing, and going through all the videos is actually a funnel in itself. You see, great marketing isn't about putting pressure on people to follow a funnel, follow certain steps, for instance. It's more about guiding them in taking the right direction to get to the end goal that they're seeking to achieve. So let's break down how to create funnels that convert without being overly salesy. Your aim is to solve rather than sell. You see, salesy funnels, they're trying to convince people. They're putting that pressure to get people to try and take action now. Yes, urgency and scarcity are good principles, but you don't have to come across as salesy. A value-based funnel, on the other hand, seeks to actually solve the consumer's problem. Just think about it this way. If someone is having trouble sleeping and your funnel offers them a product that has helped over 10,000 people get a better night's sleep, that's not salesy at all. That's very useful to them. You see, people think that they hate being sold to. And yes, people do hate directly being sold to because people like to feel like they're in control and don't like to be pressured. But what people actually hate the most is being manipulated, or the feeling of being manipulated. Rather than your funnel being pushy, it should be respectful, and there are a few things that you should lead with. You should start with empathy. Show them that you actually understand their problem. Then relevance. Speak directly to their situation. And finally, clarity. Show them, demonstrate the transformation that they can expect by buying your product or service. The next step is let people self-select. Instead of telling people that this is for everyone, let them actually choose whether it is the right thing for them. A few examples of what you can do here is you can ask qualifying questions up front. You could use niche messaging so people will know who it exactly is for. Or what actually builds trust is telling people who this is not for, so it doesn't look like you're trying to sell to everyone. When people feel like the message is directed at them, they don't feel forced, it feels natural. Let the wrong people click off the page. That's actually a win. You're not trying to convert, you're trying to connect with people. Design the funnel for human emotion, not just logic. People won't follow the funnel through to the end because the logic is flawless. They'll follow through because the story makes sense to them. A funnel that isn't salesy does three things very well. It resonates emotionally, it builds trust gradually, and it guides, never pushes. So your emails, your ads, and your landing pages, all of your touch points should feel like part of a bigger conversation rather than a cold pitch. So instead of writing something like, buy now, only 3 left, you could write something like, here is how Sarah finally found relief after 7 years of struggling and how you can as well. One is pressure, one is permission. Use social proof without bragging. You could say, we are the best. Or you could show real reviews, testimonials, screenshots of results, or user-generated content. Let your customers do the talking for you. Because when people can see other people like them making the same decisions, it feels safe, not salesy. Then what you have to do is make the next step feel safe. A high-pressure call to action feels risky. A low-friction, clear call to action feels natural, feels safe. Instead of saying, buy now before the sale ends forever, you could say something like, get the details, no pressure, no credit card required. Every section should feel like a natural choice rather than a trap. If you're going to use urgency and scarcity, make sure you're being honest. Fake urgency or scarcity, that's manipulation. But real urgency and scarcity, that's where the key lies. So to sum up, the best funnels feel like real conversations, not transactions, not traps. Remember the old saying, people want to buy, but they don't want to be sold to. They want to feel like it was their choice. So you have to make it feel like it was their choice. If your funnel speaks their language, reflects their values, solves a problem, and comes across as human, then you're not selling to them. You're really connecting with them, and you're not going to feel salesy. That's the way to do it.